Hello everyone and welcome to day 10 of 100 videos about SEO. So I am super excited because I'm actually at 10% and it felt like a long time coming. And I only started this like less than 2 weeks ago. So yeah, recording videos every day is very challenging because it definitely puts you on your mettle, exposes the fact that creating content, as we all know, is not as easy as it looks, and to make it authentic and also to make it understandable and create takeaways that people can actually put into practice isn't always as easy as it looks. So for today, I am going to be covering just some simple SEO and AI news that's going on in the industry. And again, the goal of these videos is to really release these in a way that people can capture some of the up-to-date news and what's going on. So this news that I have is from our latest news article, which is Google Incognito AI Overviews, Bing UX and AI. This is from August the 15th. So I think technically this was last week's, but nevertheless, I think a lot of this is pretty valuable for anyone who's found this video even after, because I do think some of the recommendations that I talk about are very much relevant and have ongoing implications. So first of all, Google is testing AI overviews in incognito mode. So as you know, I think this is pretty crazy because incognito is always like private browsing. And I think, bringing in AI overview is a little bit like contradicting the whole point of an incognito mode. Now it's going to be interesting to see how the AI, you might say, can customize the results based on the usage, or you might say the intent of the search without, you might say, it not being considered private browsing. Google may roll out, I think, an AI overview with like more of a generic usage versus like more of a customized and self-learning model like ChatGPT or SearchGPT or other NLPs that I think will mean that they can use it on incognito. But the AI overview, which by the way, we have a full how to learn AI for SEO educational program, which is a set of courses around how to leverage AI for SEO in a safe and sustainable way. And we actually talk a lot about these different models. You might say supervised, unsupervised, partially supervised AI usage. And I think for the case of Google AI Overview, which is a massive rollout, it's important that we understand the effects it can have on websites short-term and long-term. We also have a full webinar on the AI Overview and really how small and medium businesses can make the most of this update. So the other update I want to share with you is Bing is testing new user experience features and really opening search in a new window. I think this is a pretty big rollout. Again, it's kind of cool to see that Bing is rolling out new features, focusing on user experience to kind of compete with Big Brother, Google, and other search engines. I do think it's interesting. And segue to that, a piece of news came out last week sharing that in 2017, Bing produced faster results on mobile than Google. So, Bing has a lot of competitive edge to Google. And again, I personally don't use Bing myself. We do use it for some of our customers. We do use the Webmaster features in Bing, but the reality is, as a browser, I think it is a very good competitor for Google because again, it helps them continually evolve and improve and innovate, and I think that provides more value to the searcher. And lastly for today, I just want to share with you some updates around Google, OpenAI, and really what's going on with Google being found guilty of antitrust violations. So, as you guys may know, a US judge ruled that Google had acted illegally to maintain its monopoly of online search and advertising. This is really what I was talking about before, as to like Bing is actually a very healthy competitor for Google because I think it helps level a little bit the playing field. And not stifling the competition, but the reality is Google has been very invasive, very innovative, and they have dominated obviously online search. Now the other important update is that the new search engine, which is SearchGPT, has really put a really strong, you might say, emphasis on citations. So this is very important for website owners that are within a niche, that if you rank for these terms that SearchGPT index and also provides content for anyone who creates a prompt, it will cite your website, which is great for, I think, growing your online visibility. And this definitely could disrupt some of the search market, especially as Google currently, as we know, faces this growing scrutiny. And then the last part of these updates around Google and OpenAI is that Google has reversed its decision on phasing out third-party cookies. So Google has reversed its plan to phase out these third-party cookies in Chrome, opting instead for a new approach that gives kind of users more control over their web browsing privacy. The privacy sandbox APIs will continue to be developed and delivered as alternatives, but this decision is likely to be, I think, welcomed by the advertising industry that has been, really preparing for a cookie-less future. Now, for websites and paid media agencies, just like as you might know, my agency, Hugo Media, we do a lot of paid ads, and we talked a lot about a cookie-less future and what that would mean in regards to retargeting, window through conversions. And I think having the ability for Google to say, well, hey, we're going to reverse the decision, but we're going to put the decision back into the hands of the user, I think that's pretty smart, and I think it's protecting their business model in their advertising side of their organization as well as their search side of their organization. But I think it's a very, very interesting update, and I think it will be welcomed by the marketing community as a whole. It'll be interesting to see how, what privacy claims and, how that plays out, but I think it's a very interesting update. So that's a couple of updates for this week. Just wanted to share with you guys some news, and I hope you found this informative, and I'll see you on the next video. And the next video is going to be 11 of 100, which means, yeah, that's pretty close. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Thank you.